Resuming debate, reprise de débat, the honourable member for Richmond Hill.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I will be splitting my time with the honourable member from Wausau. Madam Speaker, I'm honoured to stand in the House to discuss Budget 2017 and its potential impact on my riding of Richmond Hill. This year's federal budget follows in the footsteps of Budget 2016 and offers a roadmap to individual prosperity for Canadians and economic success for Canada. This budget provides detailed provision as to how the Liberal government has listened to Canadians and is taking action to make the necessary financial commitments that will ensure that each and every Canadian has a real and fair opportunity to improve their lives. I'll focus my remarks today on four key areas. Firstly, I will highlight how Budget 2017 provides new opportunities for Canadians, including our youth, to strengthen existing skills, develop new ones, and to build a qualified workforce of the future, while also providing our seniors with the ability to sustain a better quality of life. Secondly, I will explain how Budget 2017 encourages business innovation and economic progress for Canada. Thirdly, I will discuss how this budget will provide infrastructure support for the modernization and resiliency of our neighbourhoods. Fourth and final, I will describe how Budget 2017 provides for more and enhanced home care, mental health services, child care services, and affordable housing for those who need it the most. With this budget, the Liberal government upholds the promise of progress that will benefit all Canadians. Madam Speaker, on the topic of youth and senior and digital skill, our government will be allocating $50 million over 2 years so the digital skill trainers can apply to teach digital skills to students from kindergarten to grade 12. This is excellent news given the Canadian economy is rapidly changing, and my colleague before me talked about that change. This commitment will prepare individuals starting from a young age to gain the proper skills to prepare for the jobs of the future. Madam Speaker, seniors will also benefit from digital skill training as Budget 2017 will provide $29.5 million over 5 years for a new digital literacy exchange program to support non-for-profit organizations to implement initiatives that teach basic digital skills with a focus on groups who can benefit from acquiring these skills. As noted in the 2016 Town of Richmond Hill Economic Development Strategy, youths up to age 24 comprised 32% of the population. The population of seniors age 70 and over was 8%. Together, they make up 40% of the Town of Richmond Hill entire population. Therefore, Madam Speaker, 40% of Richmond Hill population could benefit from the federal funding provided in Budget 2017 for digital skill training. Madam Speaker, on the business innovation side, another aspect of Budget 2017 that would greatly benefit Richmond Hill is the provision of funds to encourage business innovation in Canada. Madam Speaker, the budget allocates $950 million over 5 years, starting in 2017 and 18, to support a number of business-led innovation superclusters that have the greatest potential to accelerate economic growth. By investing in superclusters and also providing the Strategic Innovation Fund, SIF, with $1.26 billion over 5 years to consolidate and simplify business innovation programming, including the Strategic Aerospace and Defense Initiative, the Technology Demonstration Program, the Auto Innovation Fund, where there's actually an extra $200 million over 3 years in new funding. Our government is leading the way. Budget 2017 also provides for a venture capital catalyst initiative with $400 million over 3 years for the late-stage venture capital to young, established businesses with revenues to enhance their operations. Budget 2017 has recognized an identifiable need in our economy, and the business will benefit from it. Madam Speaker, this represents the innovative leadership that is this government and the Budget 2017 delivers for Canadians. Madam Speaker, on the topic of infrastructure, Budget 2017 provides funding for infrastructure support for the modernization and resiliency of our neighborhoods and communities. The budget has made a significant investment in public transit projects that will shorten commutes, decrease air pollution, and allow Canadians to spend more time with their families. Through an investment of $20.1 billion over 11 years, that will be allocated to provinces and transit system based on ridership and population. I'll get to that shortly. I'm confident that Richmond Hill and York Region Transit will receive a fair share of the funding to put forward local priorities such as subway line from Prince Subway to Highway 7 extension for Richmond Hill. This will help a significant portion of my constituency that will benefit from the expansion of the subway line. Madam Speaker, I will now talk about Budget 2017 contribution to healthcare, home care, childcare, and affordable housing for Canadians who most need it. I think I speak for all my colleagues in this House when I say that Canada's publicly funded universal healthcare system is a source of national pride. It is also an essential foundation for a strong, fair, and prosperous nation. As of today, the federal government has reached new health funding agreement with 12 provinces and territories who have accepted their share of $11 billion over 10 years to provide enhanced health care for all Canadians, including funding as well for home care and mental health support. Madam Speaker, $1.9 billion of this funding will be allocated in support of mental health initiatives in Ontario. Improving mental health services directly impacts the riding of Richmond Hill, giving support where it's definitely needed. In addition, $2.3 billion will be dedicated to better home care in Ontario, including addressing critical home care infrastructure requirements. I know that this funding will help to break down barriers for individuals, families, and communities, such as mine, that prevent them from receiving better care and with reaching their fullest potential. In addition, the budget allocates $3.2 billion to provinces and territories for the federal-provincial partnership to support affordable housing. This will be helpful to Canada's seniors, persons with disabilities, and others needing accessibility modification, helping them to live independently. Furthermore, $5 billion will be invested over the next 11 years for a new national housing fund to address critical housing issues faced by most vulnerable members of the society. In addition, the government will be allocating $7 billion over 10 years to support and create more highly qualified, affordable childcare expenses across the country. I know many hardworking individuals and families in my riding that can benefit extremely from this funding by making it easier for them to find safe, adequate, and affordable places to live with quality and affordable childcare. In conclusion, Budget 2017 puts people first. It delivers the help that Canadians need. It's an essential step to restoring prosperity to Canada's middle class. It provides new opportunities for our youth and seniors by equipping them with the skill that they need. Budget 2017 encourages job creation, entrepreneurship, and business innovation. The budget also provides much-needed assistance for infrastructure. It also supports more and better home care, mental health support, childcare support, and affordable housing for all Canadians. I am proud to stand behind Budget 2017. It's the right roadmap for our country and the efforts of our government to restore prosperity to middle class. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Questions and comments? Questions et commentaires. The